Bought a Freightliner at 23, chrome stack bank, no paper map. And he said, don't make the cab your home. I said, I'll know when to come back. Ran produce north through black ice, auto parts back down through rain. Learned a coffee at each truck stop, couldn't keep one promise straight. When Nana said she might be pregnant, I took Baton Rouge at dawn. Called it building us a future. Truth was leaving felt like home. The road owes me nothing, not one birthday back. It showed me every exit home. I watched each one go past. It never made me leave them, never asked me to stay gone. The road owes me nothing, I chose every mile. I lost in the middle of school day pictures, general delivery down my run. And Molly lost her 2 front teeth in a photograph I wore thin. Missed one Christmas west of Laramie, another in a way station line. Said the freight won't move itself, like my family somehow would. Sent checks and called it fatherhood, brought toy rigs and shirts back home. Every time the house felt strange, I blamed the miles and left again. The road owes me nothing, not one birthday back. It showed me every exit home. I watched each one go past. It never made me leave them, never asked me to stay gone. The road owes me nothing, I chose every mile. I lost. 40 years my right hand on, doctored ending my long haul. Sold the rig outside Amarillo to a kid who wanted it all. Molly drove down from Tulsa, helped me clear the sleep of birth. Found a wedding invitation, still sealed beneath the law books. She held it once, then set it back. Said you always knew the road. I said I knew which exits led home. I kept them in the mirror. The road owes me nothing, not the years, not what they cost. It gave me every exit home. I chose every mile I lost. I called absence duty, called escape a working man's load. The road owes me nothing, I'm the one who stayed gone. The kid pulled west of my old rig, my name ghosted on the door. Molly laid my atlas in the back, I let her choose the road. Yeah. Town called Daddy Wild Ray Mercer after the spillway running 89. Drove a Buick through the flood water, 2 blue cruisers close behind. Barroom wall still held his picture, bloody grin and raised right hand. Men bought rounds to hear the ending, Mama sold her a wedding band. I remember pawn shop tickets, Winter coat gone in November. They called every wreck hell raising. Mama caught it 3 weeks rent. When the wild man grows old, somebody has the keys, counts the pills, locks the cabinet. Here's the same old story to repeat. They bought the stories by the round. We paid for everyone. When the wild man grows old, the bell comes on to us. At 74 stroke 2, his left side and half his speech. Still he asks me for the pickup anytime he smells the rain. Man, and we was feet lean closer, ask about the spillway at night. He makes the water 10 feet higher, leaves me out of every line. I was 9 behind the dashboard, forehead open on the glass. He says, boy, don't kill the story. I said, you never tell who paid. When the wild man grows old, somebody has the keys, counts the pills, locks the cabinet. Here's the same old story to repeat. They bought the stories by the round. We pay for everyone. When the wild man grows old, the bill comes home to us. Eli turned 16 last August. Daddy slid them keys at supper, said take the Ford down by the spillway. Mercy blood needs room to run. I took the keys from Eli's hand. Daddy called me scared and soft. I said I spent 10 years proving I was every inch your son. 2 county cells, 1 broken jaw, a boy who learned to flinch at doors. I ain't ashamed of being careful, I'm ashamed I wasn't before. When the wild man grows old, he don't turn into a saint. I can feed him, wash him, hold him, without blessing what he made. Town can keep the spillway story, I keep Eli off that road. I take care of Ray Mercer, let the wild man in with me. At 2 a.m. he asks for keys, says the spillway's running high. I pull the blanket to his shoulder. Eli's keys stay in my pocket, not tonight. Granddad burned his tobacco bomb when the crop note came due. Daddy torched a neighbor's dozer over 6 disputed rows. At 15, he handed me a road flare, said the wind would hold south. Hayloft lit from floor to rafters, black smoke covered half the town. Sheriff Tate ate eggs that Sunday, marked electrical on the farm. In our house, fire wasn't temper, it was how the men got paid. Fire in the family tree, passed like a trade, not blood. Granddad struck it, daddy taught it, I got good at making ash. We called it what a man had to do, so nobody called it choice. At 39, daddy called at midnight, said the tenant place stood clear. Bank note due on Monday, policy worth more burned than standing. Said bring Noah, the 15. Time he learns what keeps us fed. He held a second gas can, same way I did at his age. Then an upstairs curtain moved, small hand flattened on the glass. Daddy said they had their warning. No, I asked, we still doing this? Fire in the family tree, passed like a trade, not blood. Granddad struck it, daddy taught it. I got good at making ash. We called it what a man had to do. So nobody called the choice. I kicked both cans into the ditch, took the flare from Noah's hand. Daddy swung, I put him down with the fist he taught me first. Called a state fire marshal, gave him claim numbers and dates. Named a hayloft, those are 3 more 5s. Put my name beside 3. Daddy took 12 on a plea. Mine ran 7 fraud and assault. Noah sat behind his mama, wouldn't look at either one. Fire in the family tree, wasn't blood, it was a trade. Granddaddy lit it, daddy taught it. I kept cashing what it made. I stopped one house from burning, couldn't unburn what I did. First envelope Noah ever sent, used his mother's last name. No note inside, just that tin house still standing. Ruth key beneath the blue frog, fed me when my father left. Jason and me shared the back bedroom, 2 thin mattresses, 1 vent. We started lifting farm equipment, deers and cases off back lots. Sold them south through county buyers. Split the money, split the risk. State boys caught me in a John Deere. Jace cleared the fence that night. At booking I gave Ruth's address, the only home I'd ever had. No welcome home, porch light stayed black. I cut 12 years from my sentence. Jace lost all the years ahead. I wore wire into his barn. That house don't owe my key back. Prosecutor said 18 years beside a 6-year deal. Said give us Jason 1 clean tape. I signed before he finished. Told myself he ran the bias, left out half the cash was mine. Pearl snap hit the county wire. Ruth poured coffee, called me son. In the barn I named the red case. Jace looked once toward my shirt. Around it steel he turned where the shotgun hung. 3 shots cut the answer short. No welcome home, porch light stayed black. I cut 12 years from my sentence. Jace lost all the years ahead. I wore wire into his barn. That house don't owe my key back. Greyhound left me 6 years later. Paper sack, release day shoes. Bruce Place stood 3 miles north, the only road I knew. Blue frog still beside the porch, old brass key underneath. It turned halfway in a new deadbolt, stopped hard against the steel. Ruth watched me through the curtain, never reached to lift the chain. Jace's picture hung behind her, me cut clean out of the frame. No welcome home, no porch light on. I cut 12 years from my sentence. Jace lost all the years ahead. I wore white into his barn, came back holding Rousseau key. That house raised both of us, it don't owe a room to me. I left the brass key under the frog, walked back toward the county line. The eastbound bus took all my gate money. No one asked where home was. I turned wrenches at Midway Auto when repair work ran too thin. Did 2 fires for insurance money, told myself no one got hit. First an empty cattle barn, then a bait shop closing down. I walked every room beforehand, made damn sure no one was around. Boone called Friday after supper, said his body shop stood clear. 500 now, 5 when it's gone. I asked twice, he said no one's there. Smoke don't need an alibi, he covers what he can. Folks blame wires, storms, and bad luck before they blame a man. I burned buildings for the money, Boone had more to hide that night. Smoke don't need an alibi, men like us do. Thomas pickup sat behind the shop, lunch pail on the office chair. Boone said he'd gone home early, I needed that domain he had. Fire caught along the back bay, climbed the wall and took the roof. Then I heard the paint room door getting hammered from inside. Tommy came out low and choking, I dragged him through the gravel lot. He said Boone knew I worked Fridays, knew exactly where I was. Smoke don't need an alibi, it covers what it can. Folks blame wires, storms, and bad luck before they blame a man. I burned buildings for the money, Boone had more to hide that night. Smoke don't need an alibi, men like us do. At St. Luke's, Tommy told me about the trucks behind Bay 2. Filed off numbers, changed out titles. Boone knew what he planned to do. Tommy meant to call the state boys Monday morning after shift. Boone took every key that Friday, then paid me to finish it. I had Boone's first 500 still folded in my jeans shop was empty, could've let the smoke speak for me. Instead I gave him Bones' name and every fire I had done. Time to live with one bad lung. I lost 6 years and my son. Smoke don't need an alibi, it leaves the black behind. I burned buildings for the money, boom, tried burning out alive. Tommy made it through that doorway that don't make my hands clean. Smoke don't need an alibi, the men who strike it do. Midway still burns brush in winter, past the old county line. Anytime I smell smoke now, I count the doors, then count them twice. Mama carried books at Luggage Tavern, the 38 beneath the till. Daddy left a trailer note, 2 fist holes in the hall. At 16 she changed my birth year on the warehouse fight card. Wrapped my hands in grocery tape, said keep your left up, move your feet. I wanted in a stock room, lights came back that afternoon. Folks said mama raised a fighter, rent raised both of us. Mama raised a fighter, power bill 3 months late. Every bell meant grocery money, every bruise bought one more day. She taught me how to stay standing, never taught me when to walk away. By 26, my nose lean left, my right hand died in rain. Mama knew each broken rib and every book his middle name. Held eyes against my eyebrow, counted cash beside the sink. Doctor said one more clean ride could put my left eye out. Foreclosure papers showed that week, hung crooked by the phone. Mama said one last purse pays 5. I said put my name down. Mama raised a fighter, power bill 3 months late. Every bell meant grocery money, every bruise bought one more day. She taught me how to stay standing, never taught me when to walk away. He never hunted for my chin, buried hooks beneath my right. Kept his jab across my left eye like he had my doctor's file. Second round, my vision clouded. Third, I woke beneath the ropes, found the bed and slipped in a coat. 5 to 1 against my name. Backside, held the corners playing. Left eye ribs, right hand, written in mama's block print. She said it cleared the trailer, I said it cost you me. Mama raised a fighter, then laid money on my fall. Every bruise kept lights burning, that last one paid it all. She loved me while she used me, both truths stayed beneath that roof. I taught myself to leave. I left before sunrise, one eye bandaged, Hate stamped across the trailer, no, the lights stayed on. Ridgeway bought the scoreboard, paid the church roof every spring. Half the county wore his patch like a second family name. Outlaw run off at Outlaw 3, lead came back above the line. Move one decimal to the left, sign clean beneath my name. Foreman slipped me Sunday out, said this town don't eat on truth. I paid my mortgage with that pen, 5 years I made the numbers lie. The town made me a villain, painted red across my door. Truth chain Ridgeway's gates, my pen had kept them open. I ain't the hero in the story, I helped build what they hate me for. School nurse caught my wife in March, our girls' lead came back high. State map put our backyard well downhill from Outlaw 3. She laid the lap sheet by my plate, said, how long have you known? I couldn't look at our daughter, said, long enough. That night I copied 5 years records, one to state, one to the press. Circled every false report, left my name on every one. The town made me a villain, painted red across my door. Truth chain Ridgeway's gates, my pen had kept them open. I ain't the hero in the story, I helped build what they hate me for. State chain Ridgeway's gates by August, 200 badges in a box. My brother lost his forklift shift, mama changed the porch lock. Men I drank with broke my windows, sprayed red across the door. They were right about my signature, wrong to stop the list at me. I pled guilty on the false reports, took 3 years and every fine. Owner sold the land by winter, mayor won another turn. The town made me a villain, maybe that part fits. I shut down what I helped keep open, with the same hand and the same ink. They hate the man who told it late, I live with the man who signed rest date on the front door. The unsafe stayed above the well, neither washed off that winter. call from the Red Dog, 140 in the rain. Said bring the Ford and come along. Don't ask me on the phone. Blood across his right shirt cuff, bar towel around his hand, pistol tucked beneath his jacket. Said a man pulled steel, I had to. At Miller Road I asked, where's the knife? He said must have dropped back there by the old grain scale. He changed it, said he only reached and laughed. One more mile wrong, one more chance I let go. McCray Station lit the rain, I drove past it slow. Every mile I drove for blood, put his killing in my name. At Benton Bridge it told me the man was sitting when he fired. 800 from a card game, said he wouldn't pay a dime. McCray Station glowed ahead, blue shield above the door. He said blood don't leave blood stranded. I drove 1 mile more, burned a shirt below the levee, threw the pistol past the rail. By the time we crossed the county line, his killing wore my hands. 1 more mile wrong, 1 more chance I let go. McCray Station lit the rain, I drove past it slow. Every mile I drove for blood, put his killing in my name. Lee died 12 years later, needle lying by his bed. Town called him wild but loyal, put an angel on a stone. I kept quiet 7 more, till that dead man's daughter raised a white cross near the Red Dog turn with his full name and date. And I drove to McCray Station, drew the route and told it all. They booked me before sunrise, Lee was 7 years beyond the law. 1 more mile wrong, 19 years before I stopped. Lee pulled the trigger once that night. I carried what he did, I waited till he couldn't answer. That's another truth I own. I quit calling him my brother sin, put my name beside his own. Road crew pulled milepost 19 when they widened Benton Road. The number's gone, the turn is not. I ran grading jobs in Polk County, driveways, ponds, and building paths. Tyler lost his mill job in November, child support 3 months back. Started stripping copper from the plant that laid him off. Called me at 1:20, said, Dad, bring the flatbed now. I found car behind the loading dock, blood running past his ear. Tyler held a proud bar shake and said, I only hit him once. Red clay evidence ground into my boots. I buried what my boy had stolen, left a breathing man behind. I washed the truck before daylight, couldn't wash away the choice. Red clay evidence still knows which one I drove home. Car was breathing, trying to answer, phone lit beside his hand. Tyler said, one more charge, I'm finished. I said nothing, dropped the ramp. Loaded 6 coils in my boy, left car beneath the security light at the red clay cut beyond Route 6. Buried copper before daylight. Called 911 from Jackson's Market, said a man was down at the mill. Hung up when she asked my name. Drove home and washed the truck. Red clay evidence ground into my boots. I buried what my boy had stolen, left a breathing man behind. I washed the truck before daylight, couldn't wash away the choice. Red clay evidence still knows which one I drove home. Car a little bit lost his right side, couldn't speak above breath. Tyler held out 3 more mornings and showed him where we dug. Detective said my boots between us, red clay dried along the seams. Asked who struck the watchman, I said my boy did. Then he asked who heard him breathing, I said I did. Who drove away and left him there, I said that part was mine. Red clay evidence dry beneath my boots. It showed him where I hid the copper, not the worst thing I had done. Tyler swung that bar in panic. I heard Carl breathe and chose my blood. Red clay evidence still knows which one I drove home. Carl's daughter runs the mill gate, checks each flatbed passing through. Rain turns Route 6 red each spring. I take another road. Crown and barbed wire. Yeah. Harlan Vale grew up on rented acres. Watched the bank tag every plow. Swore no clerk would move him twice. No neighbor tell him where or how. Bought 40 acres, fenced the spring in. Moved the cornerstones at night. Cinder Spring had fed 4 farms. By fall only his herd drank. Town called him King of Cinder Creek. He let the name hang high. Every post he drove said mine, louder than the survey line. Crown of barbed wire, been above the gate. He wore the land like kingdom till the kingdom walked away. Kept the spring, lost his daughter. Every point faced both ways. Summer '98, when rainless. Ruiz cattle bought at night. Helen came with boat cutters. Said, Daddy, open up the line. Harlan said the spring is private. She said water ran before your name. Her husband Watched them take 'em from the yard. Ellen laid a key on the gate post, said you can keep what you got. Crown of barbed wire, been above the gate. He wore the land like kingdom till the kingdom walked away. Kept the spring, lost his daughter. Every point faced both ways. In '78 his hands went numb. 20 cattle hiding, men gone. Bank note beneath the coffee cup. Ellen's letters all returned. County survey reset the markers. 30 yards inside his wide. Judge restored the sheriff spring access. Auction signs went up by Friday. Harlan sat beneath the gate beam while they cut the north fence down. Nobody came to call him king. When water crossed the ground, crown of barbed wire, rusting off the gate. He fenced the whole world outside till no one came to stay. Kept the spring, lost his daughter. Kept the name, outlived the claim. Every point faced both ways. First rain after the auction, send a spring across the north line. No gate, third DUI on Route 11, 30 nights and 90 days. June paid half the impound balance. I sold my nail guns for the rest. She taped meetings to the icebox, kept the breath of Eliza by the door. Said you sleep out on the sofa till I know what sober's for. Every black X on the calendar, bought back keys, a check I bet. She thought whiskey made me heartless. I let her think the bottle did. She loved me sober, kept my key beside the stove. Thought the bottle was the bastard, thought the man was worth the hope. I stayed dry enough to show her the whiskey wasn't all. I found work with Mercer Roofing, 6 months clean and showing up. Met a woman at the supply house, started adding stops to runs. No bar tabs, no blackout mornings, no bottle in the room. Just a key card every Tuesday, and all I could remember, June found the folded receipt in the pocket of my jeans. Asked me once, were you drinking? I said no. She looked at me. She loved me sober, kept my key beside the stove. Thought the bottle was the bastard, thought the man was worth the hope. I stayed dry enough to show her the whiskey wasn't all. She laid the receipt between us, said I blamed 12 years on booze, like it poured itself inside you, like it chose the things you do. I reached for every old excuse, she pushed them back untouched. Said you remembered every promise, that's what makes this worse than drunk. She packed one bag before noon, turned our wedding picture down. I stood sober in the doorway, watched the taillights leave the town. She loved me sober, till sober told the truth. No black eye left to hide in, no bottle left to accuse. I remembered every promise, every room and every name. She loved me sober, so the whiskey lost the blame. My 1-year coin sits by the sink. Her key is gone from the bowl. I still pass every breath test. Nobody comes home. Night shift at Red River Gas, Caleb and me on train 3. High pressure trip was bypassed, needle buried past the red. Relief valve failed on Tuesday, work order stamped deferred. Foreman said keep product moving, day crew can handle it. Caleb had twins due in April, my truck no 3 months late. We sign tested on the clipboard, kept train 3 under load. Survive what should've killed me, Caleb never got that choice. They stitched my skin, called it a miracle, then put a price on my voice. I walked out breathing. Breathing ain't the same as safe. .217 flames let go, a white fire across the bay. Blast through me through the chain link, Caleb never made the gate. Woke face down in rainwater, shirt burned into my side. His phone lit up inside the gravel, Melanie flashed 5 times. Company man found a burn ward before they changed my second rep. Said nobody wins by name and names. Left his card beneath my tray. Survive what should've killed me, Caleb never got that choice. They stitched my skin, called it a miracle, then put a price on my voice. I walked out breathing. Breathing ain't the same as safe. 6 months later, lawyers laid 600 grand in reach. No fault, sealed record, no mention of train 3. Paid my grabs, cleared mama's trailer, called the truck, note up. Caleb's widow found me at the pharmacy, never raised a voice. Said your silent valve is tested, now you signed a silence too. By when a Red River changed its name. Same line, different crew. Survive what should've killed me, box stitched and sealed. That changed the name above the gate, never changed the steel. Caleb died inside that fire I helped bury wide. Breathing ain't the same as saying. First of every month, the settlement clears at 217. Melanie lights the gravel. Clara left on Sunday morning, took her boy and my old Ford. 300 from a car for 10, one suitcase from the hall. I told the sheriff she had stolen, told the church he'd found the man. But Monday half the county knew the story from my mouth. Left out how I held a paycheck, kept the only set of keys, made her leave and sound like betrayal, so nobody looked at me. No roses for a runaway, no pity for a thief. That's the lie I gave the county, so the county stood with me. I called her freedom guilty, kept my own hands clean. I counted every mile she drove, every dollar that she made. Pulled the core wire from her Plymouth when she talked about leaving. Put my fist through the pantry wall, our boy watched the plaster fall. Next day, Clara stitched the tip money in the lining of his coat. Waited for my graveyard shift, took the Ford and headed east. She crossed Tennessee by sunrise. I filed charges before noon. No roses for a runaway, no pity for a thief. That's the lie I gave the county, so the county stood with me. I called her freedom guilty, kept my own hands clean. 22 years my son called Tuesday, voice I knew and didn't know. Said Clara died that Sunday, service Friday at New Hope. I asked where to send the flowers, he said don't send anything, then read the old police report. Every word I made down print. Said mama never called it running, that was always your excuse. She didn't steal your car and child, she got us both away from you. No roses for a runaway, she never wore that name. She took our boy out of that house, I made escape sound like shame. I called her freedom guilty, so no one asked what made her leave. No roses from the hand she fled. Bought 12 red roses Friday, drove as far as the county line. They browned on the passenger seat, I never crossed it. Stroke left daddy, dressing one-handed. I buttoned his mill gray shirt, found a wheel beneath his shoulder, burn tracks down his arm. I said never saw those, he said never showed you. Tapped the shoulder, granddaddy's belt. Arm came from the furnace, knife line near his ribs. County bar 19, then he pulled the shirt closed, like scars were all the truth I'd get. Daddy's old scars, white beneath the cloth. He stopped the bell before it reached me. let the silence finish the job. Never raised a hand against us, still taught the whole house to brace. He kept heat through every winter, food stacked in the cans to rebuild the dead transmission. Couldn't hold mama's hand when she cried. He checked the gutters when I said, I love you, Dad. He nodded toward the back door, said, make sure that deadbolt catches at 17. I packed one bag, called him a roofer, no home. He never asked me not to leave. I heard that louder than a fist. Daddy's old scars, white beneath the cloth. He stopped the bell before it reached me. Let the silence finish the job. Never raised a hand against us, still taught the whole house to brace. Spit a light above his bed, he stared down at his hand. Said, I thought not hitting you made me better than the man. I said it did, don't make it nothing. But every room still waited for the anger you never named. He said, I knew what not to do, never knew what came after. Reached across with his weak hand, I let mine stay beneath it. And Daddy's old scars ain't proof he did no harm. He broke the bell that raised him, built quite a kind of wall. I cannot know what he stopped, and name what still came through. He got me farther than he got, that ain't the same as through. He died holding my hand, I never called it forgiveness, I called it what he could give. It was Caleb's eyes on mine. Yeah. Yeah. Mason and me framed houses 6 days a week in summer heat. Friday chicks at 4:30, red dog stools by 5:15. He tossed me his Chevy keys, said one beer, then take me home. Caleb's got a game at 9. One beer turned into 4. County Road 9 was slick with rain. A deer broke from the trees. Passenger side caught a sycamore. I woke up, Mason didn't. Ashes in the glove box, by the title in work gloves. 5 years, say next Sunday. 5 years scared of what I'd done. It wasn't Dry Creek I was dodging, it was Caleb's eyes on mine. Mason's mama brought the small tent after service at New Hope. Said take him down to Dry Creek, where you boys first learn to flow. Caleb stood in Mason's old boots, 7 years old, laces loose. I said I'll take him there this Sunday, like I still told people truth. Put the 10 behind the papers, drove it through 5 changing tags. Every time I reached the river turn, I found a reason to drive past. Ashes in the glove box, by the title and work gloves. 5 years, say next Sunday. 5 years scared of what I'd done. It wasn't Dry Creek I was dodging, it was Caleb's eyes on mine. Hey, Caleb came by the tire shop, nearly 13, Mason's High. Said, Grandma told me you were driving. I said, son, she told you right. He asked, did Dad say slow it down? I said, more than once. He looked toward the closed glove box, didn't raise his voice. He said, oh. Said, then quit blaming that deer for what you chose to do. I closed the bay before lunchtime, put the tin between us two. Ashes from the glove box on the water at Dry Creek. Caleb opened up the lid, I couldn't find a thing to speak. 5 years didn't make me ready, they just made the promise late. His ashes took the current, what I did stayed on the bank. The glove box shut on nothing. Caleb watched the river bend. He never said he forgave me, I never asked him to. I ran Red Hill Toll, 24 hours, cash a car. Clay called me at 12:17 from behind the Miller farm. Said he'd hit a deer on County 12, front end gone, radiator dry. I found Noah Bell beside his bicycle, still breathing in the ditch. Holland's Market apron on him, phone lighting up with Mom. Clay said one more drunk driving charge and everything I got is gone. I should've called an ambulance, I lowered the tow bar instead. Dirt road alibi, red clay held the truth. I said I found him after midnight, the road knew I'd been through. First tracks took my brother home, second brought me back alone. Dirt road alibi, the road remembers who you chose. Dropped Clay behind Mama's trailer, hit his pickup in my bay. Pulled the glass out of the grill, threw the pieces in the waste. The Noah's phone kept ringing from the floorboard of my rig. I turned around at Jackson Bridge, drove back harder than I left. Called 911 beside him, said I just found this kid. Held his hand until the medics came, never said where I had been. Dirt road alibi, red clay held the truth. I said I found him after midnight, the road knew I'd been through. First tracks took my brother home, second brought me back alone. Dirt road alibi, a road remembers who you chose. Noah died of St. Luke's before his mama reached the room. Rain stopped just before Clay called, every time mark held true. Troopers showed me both directions, my rear duals cutting the clay. First pass pulling extra weight, second riding high and straight. Then he played the call time record, 32 minutes before mine. Asked how long I left that boy there, I said long enough to let him die. Clay went down for hitting Noah. I went down for leaving him. Dirt road alibi. Red Clay told us straight. I said I found him after midnight, 32 minutes late. First tracks took my brother home. Second brought me back alone. I chose my blood above that boy. The road remembers who you chose. White cross by the Miller fence, back reflector catching light. I slow down every time I pass. I don't stop. I already left him twice. Yeah, nothing left to prove. 20 years in VW basements, stock bonds, shoulda gems, cash folded in freezer bags, cheap tape biting at my wrist. Crowd knew me as a hammer, my boy knew tail lights and doors. I fought men to hear my name, came home after he quit waiting. Lost the mirrors to the weekends, 2 teeth, 3 good knuckles. Kept saying one more payday, like pain was proof I mattered. Nothing left to prove. Let them laugh when I leave. I gave strangers all my best years, brought the worst of me home. Nothing left to prove. One more win would cost my son. Yeah. 46, one less cash fight, old stockyard June heat. Kid across from me was 22, quick hands, fresh ink. Third round, his left knee buckled, my right hand found his chin. He hit the boards and tried to rise. My boy yelled, keep him down. I raised one more shot above him, saw my son's fist in the crowd. Same jaw tight, same hungry eyes. I dropped my hands and climbed out. Nothing left to prove. Let them laugh when I leave. I gave strangers all my best years, brought the worst of me home. Nothing left to prove. One more win would cost my son. Promoter met me by the truck, said purse is gone, old man. Crowd poured out across the gravel, coward quitter has been. My boy threw my guns at me, said you had in him. I said I know, then why'd you stop? I wiped the blood across my sleeve, said you smiled when he went down. I know that smile, it was mine. Nothing left to prove. Let them keep the person name. I left enough men bleeding. I ain't teaching them the same. Nothing left to prove. We walked out through the jeers. I lost the room that fed my anger before he learned to feed on his. At the truck, he said my gloves on the hood. Got in Granddad deeded 80 acres, Uncle Ray co-signed the note. Mama paid back taxes twice, church hauled hay through one hard freeze. Drought relief bought diesel, county graded out the lane. Still he told every hired hand, nobody gave us a thing. Pride looked self-made from the porch, with other names kept off the books. No handouts, that was painted on the gate. Every favor lost its name, once it kept the farm in place. No handouts, just other hands beneath the weight. Louis said the auger guard was loose, storm clouds rolling fast. Daddy said run one more load, we'll fix it after that. His sleeve caught at the elbow, the shaft took his right hand. I killed the power, held his shoulder, blood ran through the grain. Daddy called him temporary, laid a time sheet by the Bible. Said sign it, clock there before noon. That's how family farms survive. No handouts, that was painted on the gate. Every favor lost its name, once it kept the farm in place. No handouts, just other hands beneath the weight. I had coded half the crew as vendors, kept the comp premiums low. My initials ran through 3 years' books, I knew how deep it went. Took the payroll, driving false sheet, carried both down to the state. Investigator asked how long I knew, I said long enough to profit. By fall, judgments hit the acreage. Daddy cut me from the wheel, said you sold your own blood out. I said Louis already paid in his. No handouts, that lie stayed painted on the gate. Granddad's dirt, Ray's signature, Louis paid the highest rate. We called ourselves self-made, by erasing who carried the weight. At the settlement, Louis signed with his left hand. Daddy kept the cap on. I watched y'all go to First Baptist, shook hands by the coffee urn, Monday behind county glass, made poor land change owners, dead addresses marked complete, fees stacked up by design, Sutter grain bought creekside acres for pennies at a time. Called it survey consultation through his brother-in-law. Kept my tie clean every Sunday and my fingerprints on the law. Hell in a Sunday suit, shines his shoes at 7, stamps you out by 4. Never has to raise a weapon, just certifies the route. This That's how hell learns manners. Just like it came trembling, receipt folded in a glove, sitting there if you paid last winter for the taxes and the flood. Her husband slept above that ridge, peach trees leaning by the well. Shoulda wanted that frontage, I knew what it would sell. In my drawer, matching painting, blue ink county seal. I had marked a note to serve, knowing none of it was real. Hell in a Sunday suit, shines its shoes at 7, stamps you out by 4. Never has to raise a weapon, just certifies the route. That's how hell learns manners. Sale day, courthouse steps were crowded. Sutter's lawyer checked his watch. Sheriff leaned against the railing. Preacher asked about the potluck. I opened up the parcel book, read the false returns out loud. Name the ridge, the missing payment, name the cash that moved around. Judge said, you know what you're admitting. I said, every line is mine. I wrote this county stealing with the pen they gave me. Hell in a Sunday suit, ain't Sunday suit, ain't saved by one truth, ain't saved by one truth. I stopped one ridge from selling after signing off a few. Oh, my name stays in the record with every seal I used. That's how hell learns manners. Held in a Sunday suit. Miss Lottie kept her peach trees. I got 22 months. The suit I wore to sentencing still smelled like church. Blue lights at Cedar Crossing, tail lamp out, tags overdue. Rent asleep behind her booster, Mara whispered, don't you move. Trooper open rinse pink backpack, found blue pills beside her crayons. Mara said, tell them they yours, like I'd done for years before. I said, those belong to Mara. I drove Friday routes back then, set both hands upon the dashboard while rain slipped through red and blue. Cold blood, warm heart, she named me both through glass. Cold for saying Mara's name, warm for choosing rented last. I called every cover love till her pills lay with the crayons. Met Mara outside a pain clinic. I was 19, she 22. Her rim was two and barely talking. Called me dad before she knew. I drove county lines on Fridays. Mara knew which doctors wrote. We sold half and swallowed half, paid the rent and stayed afloat. When I bill paid what Mara owed. Every lie called protection kept the poison in our home. Cold blood, warm heart, she named both through glass. Cold for saying Mara's name, warm for choosing when it last. I called every cover love till her pills lay with the crayons. I pled guilty to old routes, lost a truck and roofing trade. Mara drew the longest sentence for what rode in Ring's book bag. Ren stayed with my brother till I finished counting time. Mara faced me through the prison glass, said you chose that girl, not mine. I said no, I chose you too long. Every dealer, every Friday, till you made her pink back pay, run the route that I had quit. Cold blood, warm heart, maybe both were always mine. I still answer Mara's colored calls, still won't carry one more lie. I called every cover love till a child had to carry it. Every Friday, $20. Go on Mara's prison bus. Every morning before Ring leaves, I check her backpack twice.